So after you've completed the visualization activity, you're going to give your students a prompt that gives them an opportunity to reflect on both the visualization activity and their experience collecting their data overall. And we do this so that students get an opportunity to reflect on the entire process and critically think about what their data means to them. We prompt them with questions like, to what extent are you your data? And what is your relationship to your local geographic context as a student? And it also gives you as a teacher a chance to look at what your students learned from this activity.
And it was really exciting to see what the students came up with during this reflection time. They were able to kind of speak to that personal experience and seeing how data on their movement is collected and analyzing it and visualizing it. And also start to think about what are some of the ethical dimensions or values that are in these technologies. And in particular, we had one student say, observing and interacting with my own data felt both empowering and unsettling. So starting to touch on this power of seeing your data, but also, okay, who else is seeing it? And then we also had a student comment on data privacy. We actually had a lot of students speak to that. And she says, this makes me uneasy about big companies who have access to this data for millions of people. It can easily be manipulated and be used maliciously to target different races or predatory ads to children. So these students are thinking about what kinds of ethical decisions are being made when designing and using technologies, and thinking about their responsibility as future computer scientists. So this reflection component is a really great part of the process and an important part.
So what Amanda just described was in the context of a computer science class teaching data ethics to students. We encourage you to come up with questions and prompts that relate to your own context and whatever you're trying to teach. And if you think you had really great results with your prompts, please submit them to us so that we can see how this process and tools are being used.